Welcome to the Coins Information HD channel, where we bring history, value, and hidden treasures to light through the fascinating world of numismatics. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that millions of people overlook every single day, a humble 1-cent piece from 1981. But not just any penny. We're talking about the 1981 Lincoln 1-cent coin minted in Philadelphia, known for its lack of a mint mark, its historical significance, and, in certain conditions, its potential to be worth far more than 1 cent whether you're a seasoned coin collector, a history enthusiast, or just someone curious about that old penny rattling around in your drawer. This video will walk you through everything you need to know about the 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln cent, its origins, its unique characteristics, its market value in 2025, and how to know if the one you hold in your hand could be worth hundreds, or even thousands, of dollars. The Lincoln 1-cent coin has a rich legacy that began in 1909, introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It marked the first time a real person, an American president, appeared on a U.S. circulating coin. The coin's obverse, or front side, was designed by Victor David Brenner, featuring a profile portrait of Lincoln. For decades, the reverse of the coin featured 2 wheat ears, but in 1959, to honor the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, the wheat design was replaced with the Lincoln Memorial, giving the coin a more contemporary look. This new design, by Frank Gasparo, remained in place until 2008. By 1981, the Lincoln Memorial design had become a familiar sight in every American's pocket. But beneath that familiar image lies a turning point in the coin's material composition and production history. In 1981, the United States Mint produced the Lincoln cent at 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins produced in Denver carry the D mint mark, those from San Francisco often have an S, usually reserved for proof coins, and Philadelphia, unlike the others, traditionally used no mint mark for its circulating coins. That's why a 1981 penny without a mint mark is not an error or a rare variation, it's the standard for coins minted in Philadelphia. However, while common at the time, many have since been damaged, lost, or circulated into worn condition, leaving high-grade examples increasingly scarce over time. What makes the 1981 Philadelphia Lincoln cent particularly notable is its place in a transitional period. It was among the last pennies to be composed primarily of copper. Starting in 1982, the mint began switching over to a zinc core with a thin copper coating, due to rising metal costs. That means your 1981 penny still contains the traditional 95% copper and 5% zinc composition, making it not just a historical piece but also a heavier, more solid coin than its modern-day counterparts. On the obverse, you'll find Abraham Lincoln facing right, the word liberty to his left, and the date 1981 to the right. Just above him is the familiar phrase, "In God We Trust." On the reverse is the Lincoln Memorial, with the words United States of America above it and 1 cent below. The Latin motto E pluribus unum sits just above the memorial. If you look closely, you can even see a tiny image of Lincoln seated in the center of the memorial, an incredible detail for such a small coin. In circulated condition, it's not rare at all. In fact, over 7 billion of these coins were struck at the Philadelphia Mint in 1981, making it one of the most common U.S. coins ever produced. That said, rarity in numismatics isn't just about how many coins were made. It's about how many survive today in excellent condition. The vast majority of these coins have spent decades in circulation, passed through thousands of hands, dropped into vending machines, jostled in pockets. Most are scratched, faded, or worn down. But finding a 1981 Philadelphia penny in mint state condition, especially in grades MS 65, MS 66, or higher, is far less common. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with anything above MS 60 considered mint state. Coins graded MS 65 and above are considered investment grade and are especially desirable to collectors. Those graded MS 67 and MS 68 are extremely rare and can fetch impressive prices at auction, while the regular 1981 no-mint mark penny is common. Error coins from this year can be extraordinarily valuable. Error varieties can include off-center strikes, double dies, die cracks, clipped planchets, and coins struck on the wrong metal planchets, for example, a 1981 penny struck on a dime planchet or even a foreign coin blank can result in a highly desirable mint error. Dramatic off-center strikes, especially those missing a significant portion of the design, can sell for hundreds of dollars. Coins with strong doubling, where letters or numbers appear to have a shadow or echo effect, are also collected and command high premiums. One of the rarest and most valuable known 1981 errors is a penny struck on a half-dollar planchet. This type of minting error is so unusual that it can sell for thousands of dollars due to its extreme rarity and collector appeal. As of 2025, the value of a 1981 no-mint mark penny depends heavily on its condition and whether it has any unique attributes. In circulated condition, your average 1981 penny is still only worth face value, 1 cent. Even with copper prices rising, the coin's melt value rarely exceeds a few cents due to regulations prohibiting melting of US cents for metal profit. In uncirculated condition, values start to climb. A coin graded MS-63 might be worth around 50 cents to $1. In MS-65, you might see values closer to $3 to $5. At MS-66, a coin could be worth between $20 and $40. MS-67 and above are where the real premiums come in. These coins can sell for $100 to $500, depending on color designation, red, RD, being the most valuable. MS-68 examples are exceedingly rare and have sold at auction for over $1,000. Keep in mind that collectors look for 3 color designations on copper coins: brown, BN, red-brown, RB, and red, RD. A coin with full red luster, preserved in brilliant uncirculated condition, is the most desirable. Error coins and misstrikes can also fetch values ranging from $50 up to several $1,000s, depending on the severity and uniqueness of the error, with discussions surrounding the possible elimination of the penny in circulation due to production costs. Some collectors are turning their eyes toward copper cents like the 1981 edition. While it's unlikely that common pennies will skyrocket in value overnight, coins in top condition, especially those with certification from grading services, can be smart long-term investments. In a world where precious metal prices fluctuate, older copper coins may see gradual increases in value. And with fewer high-grade examples being discovered, competition among collectors for pristine 1981 specimens could intensify in the years to come. First, check its condition. If it has scratches, wear, or discoloration, it's probably only worth face value. However, if it's shiny, scratch-free, and looks fresh from the mint, consider having it professionally graded. Second, look for color. A bright, reddish hue with no toning or oxidation indicates a red coin, which commands higher prices. Third, inspect for errors. Look closely at the lettering, date, and rim. If anything looks out of place, doubled text, misaligned images, or clipped edges, it could be a valuable mint error. Finally, consider certification. Coins graded by PCGS or NGC come with guaranteed authentication, which boosts value and buyer confidence. To the average person, the 1981 Lincoln penny is just spare change. But to collectors and enthusiasts, it represents a slice of history, a final chapter in the copper era, a snapshot of minting craftsmanship, and in some rare cases, a surprisingly valuable investment. So the next time you come across a penny, don't dismiss it. Check the date. Examine its color. Look for errors. You might just be holding a miniature treasure, hiding in plain sight. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln cent. If you enjoyed this exploration, be sure to like the video, subscribe for more numismatic content, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a coin worth collecting. Until next time, keep searching, stay curious, and happy collecting.